I hold a big box in my hands. The box is light brown and has tape on all sides. I check the tape again with my fingers. It feels strong, and I know it will not open. I walk down the street with the box in front of me. The box is not too heavy, but it is big, so I need both hands. I move slowly because I don't want to drop it. The air outside feels cool, and I hear cars on the road. After a few minutes, I see the post office building. It has big glass doors, and people go in and out. I take a deep breath, hold the box tighter, and push the door open. Inside, the place is bright with white lights. I hear the sound of people talking and the noise of printers and machines. The floor is shiny, and I see many signs on the walls. Some people write on papers at small tables. Others stand in line and wait for their turn. I step inside fully and look around. The air smells of paper and ink. I hold the box close to my chest and walk toward the line. The line is not very long, but it moves slowly. A woman in front of me holds 2 envelopes. Behind me, I hear a man with a small package talking on the phone. Everyone looks busy and focused. I put the box down for a moment and shake my hands to rest them. Then I lift it up again and step forward when the line moves. I watch people at the counters. Some buy stamps, some send letters, and some receive packages. I feel a little nervous, but I also feel ready. I want to finish this task today. I stand tall, keep my box safe, and wait for my turn in the line. I move one step forward and now I am close to the counter. The worker behind the glass looks busy. She takes a package from a man, puts it on the scale, and types something on the computer. I hear the sound of the printer and see a small label come out. The man pays, takes his receipt, and leaves with empty hands. Now it is my turn. I put my box on the counter with both hands. The box makes a soft thump on the surface. I push it a little closer to the worker. She looks at it, then at me. I say that I want to send this box. She nods and places the box on the scale. The scale shows numbers on a small screen. I watch the numbers change until they stop. She types the number on her computer. The keyboard makes fast clicks under her fingers. Then she gives me a form to fill out. The paper is white with many empty boxes for writing. She also gives me a pen. I take the form and move to the small table near the wall. I put the box on the floor and place the paper flat on the table. I hold the pen and write slowly. First I write my name. Then I write my address. My letters are big and clear. Next I write the name of the person who will get the box. I add the street, the city, and the number of the house. I stop for a moment and check every line. I do not want to make a mistake. I feel the paper under my hand, smooth and firm. Around me I hear people talking and the sound of tape ripping. I finish the form and look at it again. Everything looks right. I pick up my box from the floor, hold the paper in one hand and the box in the other, and walk back to the counter to give the form to the worker. I give the paper to the worker. She takes it, looks at the names and addresses, and checks every line carefully. She nods and puts the paper on the desk near her computer. I hear her fingers tap on the keyboard. The sound is quick and steady, like small clicks in the air. Then she reaches to the side and pulls a label from the printer. The label is white with black letters and numbers. She peels it off and puts it on my box. Her hand moves slowly across the surface, pressing down to make it stick. Then she takes a big roll of clear tape. She pulls it, and it makes a loud tearing sound. She covers the label with tape so it will not fall off. I watch her hands. They are fast and sure. My box now looks different. It has a label, and it looks ready to travel far away. She looks at the screen again and tells me the price. I open my wallet with both hands. I take out some bills and place them on the counter. She counts the money quickly and gives me some coins back. The coins feel cold in my palm. I put them in the small pocket of my wallet. Then she prints a thin receipt. She slides it under the glass to me. I take it, fold it once, and put it inside my wallet with my cards. I stand for a moment and look at the box. I know it is not mine anymore. It will move to another city, maybe another country. I feel calm and a little proud because I finished this task by myself. The worker gives me a short smile and then calls the next person. I take my wallet and step to the side. The person behind me moves forward with his package. My arms feel light now. I carry nothing. I breathe in, hear the noise of people and machines around me, and walk slowly toward another counter. Now I am ready for the next thing I need to do in the post office. I walk to another counter with my small white envelope in my hand. The paper is thin, and I hold it carefully so it does not bend. I look at the shelves behind the worker. I see many small colorful sheets of stamps. Some have flowers, some have birds, and some have simple numbers. I place my envelope on the counter and ask for one stamp. The worker nods and takes a sheet. She pulls off a small square and gives it to me. I look at it. The stamp is bright and shiny, with blue color and golden lines. I hold it between my fingers. The paper feels sticky on the back. I place the envelope flat on the counter. With one hand, I press the stamp on the top right corner. I push with my thumb to make sure it stays. The envelope now looks ready. I lift it up and smile. The worker points to a big red box on the side wall. I walk to it with the envelope in my hand. The box has a small metal door. I pull it open, put the envelope inside, and let it drop. I hear a soft sound as it falls. The door closes with a click. My letter is now on its way. I step back and feel light. I touch my hands together, and I know the task is done. Around me, people still stand in line, talk, and write. I move slowly toward the exit. The glass door opens as someone walks out, and I feel the cool air from outside. I take a deep breath. My box is sent, my letter has a stamp, and everything is finished. I look around the post office one more time before I leave. A few days later, I get a small paper note in my mailbox. The note says there is a package waiting for me at the post office. I hold the note in my hand and feel excited. The next morning I walk back to the same building. The glass doors open, and I step inside. My hands are empty, but my heart feels full. I go straight to the counter for pickup. I take the note from my pocket and give it to the worker. She looks at it, then asks for my ID. I open my bag, take out my passport, and slide it to her. She checks the name, compares it with the note, and nods. Then she stands up and walks to the shelves in the back. I see many boxes there, small and big, stacked in rows. She searches for a moment, then pulls out one with my name. She carries it back and places it on the counter. I look at the box. It is not very big, but it is wrapped in brown paper and tied with tape. She gives me a pen and a paper sheet. I write my name on the line. My hand moves slowly and carefully. I return the pen, take my passport back, and place it in my bag. Then I lift the box. It feels a little heavy but safe in my arms. I thank the worker, and she smiles. I walk away from the counter with the box pressed to my chest. The noise of the post office feels softer now. I step toward the glass doors, ready to leave with my package. I push the glass door with my shoulder and step outside with the package in my arms. The air feels fresh and a little cold. I hold the box tight against my chest because it is not very light. My fingers press into the paper, and I feel the rough surface under my hands. I walk slowly down the street. Cars pass by, and people hurry on the sidewalk, but I move carefully so I do not drop the package. The tape on the corners shines a little in the sunlight. I look at it and feel curious. I do not know what is inside yet, but I already feel happy. I carry it for a few minutes, then stop near a bench. I put the package down and stretch my arms. They feel warm and tired from holding the weight. I take a deep breath, then lift the box again and continue walking. I think about the trip of this package. It stayed in the post office, maybe in a truck, maybe in a warehouse, and now it is finally with me. I smile and walk faster. My shoes make a steady sound on the pavement. I turn the corner and see my street. The houses look familiar, and the way feels short. My arms hurt a little, but I do not care. The package is safe with me. At last I reach my door. I place the box carefully on the ground, take out my keys, and open the lock. The sound of the key turning makes me feel calm. I push the door open, pick up the package again, and carry it inside. The hallway is quiet. I put the box on the table near the wall. I take off my shoes, hang my bag, and look at the package again. It waits for me. My day at the post office is over, and now I am home with my box. I stand in my hallway and look at the package on the table. The brown paper is smooth but a little scratched from the trip. I touch the tape with my fingers. It feels strong and sticky. I take a pair of scissors from the drawer and cut the tape slowly. The sound is sharp and quick. I pull the paper apart and fold it back. Inside I see another small box. I lift it out carefully and place it on the table. The box has a lid. I open it and see soft paper inside. I push the paper away with my hand and smile. There are books inside, 3 small books with colorful covers. I take one book in my hands and feel the pages under my fingers. The paper smells fresh, like a new shop. I open the book and read the first line. The letters are clear and dark. I close it and put it back on the table. Then I take the second book, then the third. Each one feels new and clean. My heart feels warm. I am happy that I came to the post office, happy that I waited in line, happy that I carried the package home. I put the books back in the box for now. I fold the paper and place it on the side. The empty brown wrapping lies flat on the table. I sit down on a chair and look at the books again. The package is open, the trip is finished, and the things are safe in my home. I take a deep breath, lean back, and feel calm. My small task at the post office is done, and my day feels complete.